So excited, Dad.
There it goes.
Oh, it looks so good.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to another day at the Norps. We are getting ready to leave on an RV trip tomorrow. So it's starting to finally come together where we can be on the road almost half the time and at home the other half of the time, which makes us feel really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now we are actually headed up to grab the RV and bring it back home so we can pack it up and leave tomorrow. On the way, we're going to stop by Target.
What? We're always stopping at Target.
I know, it's kind of a never-ending process, but we feel like we've almost got the RV ready, that we don't have to move anything but clothes in and out, and clothes and food in and out. There's just a couple more things to grab, and then we feel like we'll have it in place. We got all of our, we'll show you when we get home, but we got so much stuff in the last week since we got home from our last RV trip. We made a list while we were on the trip so that the moving in and out is very minimal, and it's just like I said, you're packing up your clothes and putting them in the RV, and you're getting some food for the trip. This will be a week, Monday to Friday or Sunday to Friday trip. This is our longest so far in this RV. Remember, we traveled for a year in our fifth wheel before with the 11 of us, but and which was bigger than our current RV, and so now we have a much smaller RV, and so we're trying to, but we're only part-time in it. And so we're still working out the kinks. We've done a lot of bed, like musical beds.
Oh my gosh.
Where we're moving people around. So
like musical bed, like, because music sounds like it would be enjoyable. What's a better term for it? Like crying beds, maybe, or
like what's it called? Hungry Hippo beds.
Yeah. Where people are like, I want that bed. I want that bed. Nope, I'm not comfortable here.
I know, like they'll say, I don't like this bed, and then look at the other bed and be like, actually, I want the other bed back.
Like, maybe whack-a-mole, where it's like you just can't seem to get it right.
No, we're getting it figured out, and we're almost there. So I think we've almost figured out with bedding too, because I don't know, you heard on our other trip, but like when you have 7 kids in a bunk room of an RV, some are really close to the air conditioning and freezing, and some are farther away and hot.
Yeah.
And so we've had to figure out bedding. Instead, we just got like everybody the same bedding, and then realized that we need to do something different. And so we're almost there. We've got the trailer hooked up.
It's behind us. It's following us really close.
I told Mike that he can't die because I don't know how to do that at all.
Do what?
Hook the trailer up.
Oh, right.
Even though he was like, well, I'll teach you. I'm like, nah. Okay.
I know. Well, I actually started to explain to Megan, and then I looked around and she wasn't even there as I'm talking so the reason you're doing this. She walked off.
We live in a cul-de-sac.
Uh-huh. At the end of the cul-de-sac.
And somebody's having a party in our cul-de-sac. Not in the cul-de-sac, but the street is full of cars. Yep. The cul-de-sac. And so Mike can't turn around in the cul-de-sac. So instead he has to, what?
I might want you to go back there and just look.
Okay. So the cul-de-sac is full of parked cars, and so he would usually go in and turn around and get into our driveway, but he can't do that. So he's having to back down in reverse and down our entire street, which is a little stressful. You got it. I don't know if he's stressed right now, but boy, would I be. Oh my goodness. I really do appreciate how flustered Mike gets in these situations, because I would have a really hard time. What a pro he is. Right into position. Some of you asked why we can't park it in our driveway. Our neighborhood has an HOA, Homeowners Association, and one of the rules is you can't leave them long-term in your driveway. So we can bring it in the day before and leave it a day after our trips. We did our first trip, which was just a couple nights, and then we did our next trip, which was 3 nights. And during that second trip, we started a list of everything that we needed to get 2 of. So that when we were done with that trip, we left a bunch of stuff in the trailer and bought new stuff for the house. But there was still a lot that we needed to get. And so here's our new bedding. We've got cutting boards, stools, games, some of those like air hammock things, levelers, just all sorts of hooks and tools so that we can have a tool set just for the RV. So we're just kind of bringing that stuff out there and getting it all set up.
Another item.
I'm eating chocolate, sorry.
Silverware. Megan's eating chocolate.
And some
That's
some
important.
art.
So we don't have to be always using plastic. And I'm gonna grab a few more things. All right, another thing we got. Basket.
Amazon.
From Amazon. Gonna put it right there, I think, to put spices and little things that are hard to put in these cabinets because they roll around, but yeah. More stuff?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Well, some games. These will go in the basement.
Those are those blow up, like, kind of lounger things.
Some
Ordered.
kitchen
Amazon.
stuff, you
Oh.
know.
Just kind of miscellaneous things. We want to have some games for the RV that would just kind of stay in here. Little games.
Mike is on cloud 9 on there. See him? Meanwhile, this is when I hit a wall. Packing is so overwhelming to me. I don't know why my brain just goes boom, and I'm like, but I'll get up and maybe I just like have to kind of, I feel like a total dum-dum. I don't even know what I should be doing.
What do you
And
feel like?
I don't feel like a dum-dum because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and you're just like skippity-doo-dah, skippity-yay.
Well, that's exactly how I was just a second ago. It's
I
true.
know.
I was actually skipping singing that song. Listen, there's a pile of stuff in our room that needs to come out here. Just
Keep bringing
bring
it
stuff
out. Okay.
That's a simple
Okay,
task.
Dad, I'll do it.
You can do it. What you got there? What you working on?
I didn't go to the pile. I couldn't do it.
You didn't go to what?
The pile. You said go. There's a pile in the bedroom. Just,
Oh, you're right. Megan walked in,
and I thought,
bypassed
you know
the
what?
pile of stuff.
We've been meaning to put a curtain in for the girls to have privacy.
Now, people are probably going to remember that last time they saw us, the girls were on this side, I think.
We've
just, been kind of moving around.
trying to figure it out. It's not really, even though Esther's the oldest, she's shorter than both Asher and Peter and Andrew. So it's not really fair to give her the biggest bed in the room because she's so much smaller.
Right. We're going by size more than
So I just devised
age.
this really simple curtain.
If you hear music in the background, that's Elijah having a party back there.
Is it unsightly if I move this hook a little further and leave a big hole there?
I do not want unsightly in here, Megan.
Because it would really be better, because now
Would
there's
it?
still a little crack.
Well, oh
If we
no,
could-
dude. It's not going to make that big a difference.
Okay. So anyways, this is how it works.
It's just meant to be in there kind of by yourself. I don't think it's...
And then when
How
it's
can
not
they-
in use,
they put-
they can just put it to the side, and then, like, Esther's an introvert, and also just, like, if they want to change in there, or just, you know.
Just a little private space.
It creates a little suite. And
So
then
they can hook all that up. And then
they can just go in this way.
they could probably just leave it up most of the time then.
Yeah, and it matches, and we just happen to have all that stuff in the house.
Perfect.
So.
And I've been working on a fun project. This is another thing we got to save some space. Little toothbrush holders. I got a couple here. And then here out of the way for the little ones. But yeah. Sweet, huh? Love it. Can't see what I'm doing, but...
Well, you're doing it right, buddy.
Doing it right. Where's the other screw?
Right there.
Screw number 2.
I actually went in a little lower.
Oh no. Did it move?
A little bit. It looks good.
Oh.
We have one more. Where could we put it?
Oh, so where's the where's the salt and pepper?
I'm so excited, Dad.
There it goes.
Oh, it looks so good. We had these and then another layer, but some of the kids complained they didn't like this waffle knit, didn't think it was soft enough. So I got a velvet. We got matching, so twin, and then double. You know, getting them the blankets, we have been, if you've been watching this process, through like 50 iterations of the bedding back here, but it's really self-preservation because at bedtime, I don't want like 50 different reasons why they can't sleep. So it's like, okay, blankets aren't soft enough and they're cold, we'll get new ones. And we'll have more extra blankets for when guests come. Okay, what are you doing?
Well, we discovered that the faucet that came with this, like you have to like
Contort your hands.
contort your hand to really get underneath it. We decided to go with something that's longer and also matches a little bit, right? So we're gonna install that.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, pretty simple. Ooh.
Be careful.
I think it's simple. Ow.
Except there's no space.
It's okay. Actually not bad underneath here.
That's good.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Fuzzy. All the time.
There you
Okay.
have it. Nice.
So that's better, right?
Way better. Look at you. Good job, buddy. Okay, Mike's gonna test it. Make sure it can hold water.
Turn on the water pump just to give a little pressure.
You did it! You guys, this is hilarious. Every day, or once a week in elementary school, you go to the computer lab and play the Oregon Trail. It was so fun. Whatever boy I had a crush on was always what I named the husband, and then I was the wife. Unfortunately, if we'd make it to the end, I knew we were fated to be together. Mike just geeked out.
Place to put the keys.
This is a command strip thing, for command hook.
All right. Thank you, Command Hook. Wish we were sponsored, but we're not.
Give us a call. I got this for shoes because I wanted to put it right outside our door when we get there so people don't wear their shoes inside because it gets super dirty.
I was looking for those.
So, you might say, Megan, what are you doing with that huge bread knife going out to the RV? Don't do it, Megan. Well, Mike and I, every inch truly counts in the RV. And we are not exceptionally tall people. And I realized, feeling underneath, I'll show you, that we've got this much space. We could cut off the bed still. And that does make a really big difference. So I'm gonna pull back the cover on it and saw it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut in the middle here to meet the wood.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Ugh. Have to sharpen the knife after this.
You have to send it in.
Gotta be careful. It's a sharp knife.
Okay.
I cut my finger on it last time when I was doing it.
That's all I know how to do.
Only because I dropped it. Huh?
As far as I got.
Okay.
Maybe here I'll
You
do
just
it.
no, just
Well, because it's hard to see from the end.
okay. Well, do you want it? How about we use a ruler and just kind of draw a straight line? See, you don't like to prepare. You just like to jump in and start doing it.
Get it done.
But don't get it done right. Just get it done somehow, right?
Right. Because if you're so concerned about doing it right, sometimes you don't ever get it done.
There she goes.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay, so the idea is you probably told them we're making more room to walk around in there. This
is like
it's super tight.
2 inches of walking
My
space.
feet are gonna be hanging off the end of the bed. It's a good thing I'm not tall.
Oh
Um,
The
here.
bottom foam is really easy to cut. It's just this top foam that feels like, I don't know what it feels like.
You're cutting in the weirdest way I've ever seen.
Somebody cut a mattress with a butter knife in the
Well, no,
vacuum.
I would go the opposite direction and pull it toward you, but
You mean like this?
No. Like stand at the other side of the mattress and come this way, because you're right-handed. You'll be kind of pulling it toward you, but
I don't really
it's okay.
understand what you mean.
You do you, Megan. You know.
You do you. This feels amazing to cut, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I could cut this all day. I'm gonna become a foam artist. Okay.
Okay, we'll catch you when you're almost done.
On the flip side, you guys, let me show you.
It's not pretty, but hey.
Let me show you what a difference this makes. Because before you had to go like this, but now.
Looky here. Yeah, it's so much better.
Almost.
No, it's great. It's good.
It's a big difference.
Okay, good.
Now I gotta put the bed's panties back on.
I don't know how important that is, that cover, but we've kind of torn it apart over time on two sides. It's okay.
So we're working in the RV. The teenagers' little get-together is back here. I think it's wrapping up.
Okay.
There we go. It's June 17th.
Whew, it's getting late. I think we're both feeling a little bit tired. What are you doing, Meg?
I was just geeking out about these new packs we got. This is not an ad. Oh my gosh, we're always saying this. We don't do a lot of ads, but I adore Cotopaxi. I have these backpacks. I don't know if you've seen them. I love how colorful they are.
They colorful.
And so Elijah's senior trip is coming up in 15 days. What?
Holy free-holies.
Oh, that's 2 weeks. And we, all three of us, got one of these like 35-liter backpacks that are like super durable and hold tons of stuff.
Super duper awesome.
And it's a mystery, and we won't tell you until the day we're going.
Well, it's not a mystery for us, but
yes, but it's gonna be EPIC, epic.
Oh, epic! Not sure what you said.
Really,
epic.
I'm so excited. There is one of you out there, my friend, that actually knows where we're going, because we messaged you because you live there, and you had said once that if we came, you would give us some ideas, and so we messaged you, so you know, but don't tell anybody. I'm so excited.
As far as the RV stuff goes, though, I think Megan just disappeared. I think we're pretty much done. Oh,
Sorry.
come back into this. I think we're pretty much done with.
We just need to pack our clothes.
So did we go? We showed them all the improvements we made, right? All the different things we did.
Much of them. We're also going to do a tour while we're on this trip of like everything that's complete now, because when we finished the renovation, there still was not a lot of stuff in there.
No, so we had to, like we said, we had to go on a couple trips, figure out what we needed and how we needed to change a few things, and also
The kids are back.
realize that we needed to kind of stock it more with stuff so that it was easier to get on the road. So this is taking us longer than it would usually take us to like pack up.
Oh, because last time we just moved in, put all our stuff inside, and
as in like 3 years ago we did it.
Thanks, friends, for coming along, and we're gonna have a really good time this week. I'm excited. And don't forget to head over to northandsouth.com. We have a newsletter. We just sent out our first one today, and it'll get sent to you even if you're late. Don't forget that we have a new t-shirt. I'll show you this week.
T-shirt.
This one's going to be coming soon. It's so cute. It's kind of hard to see, but it's everybody in the family. And then it says Mis Amigos. So that'll be coming soon. And then a family that plays together stays together too.
Oh, right.
The one we have right now, and I'll put a link down below, is our friend tee. Since you're all our friends, we thought it would be fun to have a friend tee. So go pick one up. You can only get it till June 15th. And I'll tell you why I do that. Somebody asked. It's because we got these print-on-demand shirts. We tried it out so that you could order anytime, and they came, and the quality was terrible, you guys. Like, some things were like off-center or like in weird, like too low, but on the other shirt they would be in a different place, and like the printing wasn't good. So we realized we wanted to come back to who we used before, which is Bonfire. They do an amazing job on the printing, but they do batch printing, so you can only get them sometimes. So we're going to have 3 new t-shirts this summer, and we'll do another printing of North and South t-shirts this summer. But I love t-shirts, so if you do too, go snag you one.
Join the club. Welcome.
Yes. All right. Have a great night. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and As always, we read your comments and we love you, and we'll talk to you later.
See ya.